Everybody, is Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast, and things are just getting weirder and weirder by the day for my team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, with Aaron Rodgers. Now, I've been on the record saying that I don't want Aaron Rodgers on this team. Any shot of us tanking, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, I know I said I was okay with getting Will Howard, even though I wanted Shedeur Sanders, but if it doesn't work out, Will Howard. Even though we have Mason Rudolph at the current moment, I guess QB1. It's okay that Mike Tomlin have a losing season, but let's have a losing season without any theatrics and drama. Okay, but unfortunately, we're just gonna have to go ahead and hitch our wagon. It seemed like and acquiesce to when Aaron Rodgers is comfortable to show up to the Steelers organization to get signed, and then show up to these dates for mandatory minicamp. All right. Now, the Steelers has recently, I'll say this. Mike Tomlin and the Steelers they have a specific date for Aaron Rodgers. Okay, so basically, outside of the mandatory dates here, which are starting June 10th and Wednesday and Thursday and so on for mandatory minicamp, can't really show up. All right, people been talking about Aaron Rodgers not liking practice at 41 years old now. Whatever. Okay, like if you want to play football, are you in or are you out? Right? Show up to the damn camp and get acclimated with the organization and the team and the players and get ready to roll. Because he's the New York Jets and was it Aaron Glenn was like asked him a question, or do you want to play football? And Aaron Rodgers said, I'm interested. Because coming from Aaron Rodgers' mouth, that's what he said in the Pat McAfee interview. Anyways, Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers have given Aaron Rodgers that time that no other team was willing to give to wait this offseason. But with the 2012 campaign drawing near, fans want to hear from the quarterback. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just let us know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy that we're waiting. It's like, you're bringing you're a proud franchise, or I'll give this analogy. You're an established man and you're waiting on a woman who's been divorced multiple times, multiple kids, to decide if she wants to be in a relationship with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like for the Pittsburgh Steelers. As decorated as we are, even though not the most recent years, but, a franchise that seems like we got stability. Seems like we don't have much stability in this situation as it comes to Aaron Rodgers, right? Okay, so during the appearance on Sports on Monday, NFL insider Jeremy Fowler of ESPN reported that even though it's not taking long, Tomlin and the Steelers are not losing their patience on Rodgers. At the end of the day, they believe that the quarterback will end up playing in Pittsburgh and only needs more time to confirm it. How much more time does he need, though? This is classic Aaron Rodgers doing the same old, wait for me. I want to still feel like the darling of the NFL, and you've been a has-been. Now, I know his stats wasn't horrible in New York, but, his last season with the Jets, but, it wasn't like, he was electrifying. I'm not putting all the blame on Aaron Rodgers for the season being a disaster, but I think that you do hold the bulk of the responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Just the weird press conferences. It appeared on the outside, just seemed like he didn't want to take accountability that much, blaming wrong routing. Okay, the weird relationship with Robert Saleh. It was always like he's a walking circus at this point, right? And he's gonna turn the Steelers season into a circus. If he doesn't show up to camp on time, they're going to be talking about that nonstop. Where is Rodgers? What day? When is he going to come during these days, right? But it's already starting to brew. You know what I'm saying? As the NBA season is going to start winding down soon. Okay, as these playoffs run, you know what? Like football is going to be all football. All right, and Aaron Rodgers is not showing up. He needs certain time. We're giving him certain privileges. Like already, like what has Aaron Rodgers earned the last couple of years to be a darling for us to have to sit there and wait and decide? Right now, I'll shut up if he does show up at these deadlines for camp and everything, and shows that he's bought in and all in. I will lay off the Aaron Rodgers neck. But for the time being, I'm not willing to do that. All right. People I've checked with to say the Steelers remain optimistic. Fowler said they've been in touch with Aaron Rodgers, but that there's still no hard and fast update. Clearly, the Steelers are respecting Aaron Rodgers' time. He had alluded in the past, in the past, actually, that he has some issues in his inner circle that he went to work out. So the Steelers acknowledge that and are aware of the situation. Okay, I understand his private life and everything, but how bad is it? right? How bad is it that it's been, you've had damn near you've stopped playing football in December. Okay. We're entering, it's almost about to be summer. How critical are these months? How important has it been in your personal life that you can't come to a decision, right? I mean, you're still a professional athlete. That's the whole point. You know, you're professional. You're getting paid millions of dollars, right? You're supposed to be able to compartmentalize and be able to manage off the field things in your life, as well as being a professional and having responsibilities to uphold with an organization that's paying you millions of dollars, right? I'm not trying to dismiss whatever's going on. I don't need to know what's going on, but all I know is that, you know, you're in the business of professional sports, pro football, NFL football, not only for any organization, but one of the more historic franchises in the NFL. And this is where we're at, waiting for Aaron Rodgers to deal with whatever's going on, right? Okay, but at the same time, last year with the Jets, he went to Egypt and everything, you know, doing these trips and on whatever spiritual enlightenment journey he's on or whatever. But now this time around, fast forward, in our situation with the Steelers, it's personal. When is it ever going to not be personal with Aaron Rodgers, right? And when is football going to be the main thing? You know, man, I hope this season goes up in flame. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a proud Steelers fan. I love my franchise. Even though I don't like what we're doing, but I feel like we're due for a very bad season, a very shitty, disgusting season, a gross season, and be in the top draft in 2026. You know, but getting Aaron Rodgers and what? So, okay, the best of Aaron Rodgers is going to get us how many games, right? How many games? What, 9, 10 wins? And then here we are again. And then we don't, is he going to play for another couple of years, going on 42 years old? Going on 43 years old, whatever it is, right? I mean, it's just crazy to us that we didn't draft Shedeur Sanders. Okay, fine, we got Will Howard. Okay, why can't we? Why give Will Howard a true shot at competing for the job, right? Let's see how he looks in preseason. You know, could he be the quarterback of the future? I don't know. I'm not banking on it, but it'd be a pleasant surprise if he is, right? At some point, when do we start the rebuilding process in Pittsburgh, right? I mean, it just seems like we're the mediocre Steelers, the Pittsburgh mediocre franchise. Like we love living in mediocrity, and then now we're dealing with this nonsense that's going to be a big circus, right? It's absolutely insane what's going on in Pittsburgh, man. But I'm not surprised. And you know what? This is written all over Mike Tomlin. It's like, do you have control? It doesn't seem like Mike Tomlin has any control in this at this point. You know, I mean, or this is the control that he wants, is that he's bought in Aaron Rodgers. It seemed like, why are we bought in on, and why are we bought on Aaron Rodgers? I have yet to find a Steelers fan, my friends who are Steelers fan, I haven't found any fan that's excited about Aaron Rodgers. I haven't found any. I find them to me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, you know, people are saying this could be Mike Tomlin's first losing season. Absolutely, and I hope it is. You know, I laid off the criticisms for a bit on Mike Tomlin this past season, but I mean, I feel like I feel like Mike Tomlin at this point for me is a non-factor. You know, I mean, I get it, the standards are standard and all that stuff. Where has the standard been? What has the standard been defined as? I mean, the standard has been mediocrity is what he's built, you know, going on the last decade here in Pittsburgh. You know, at some point you could only eat off that one Super Bowl losing to Aaron Rodgers in the 2010 season in 2011. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. You know, it's been a long time since we've been in the been in the Super Bowl, been in AFC Championship games, right? Competing for championships at an elite level National Football League and reasserting ourselves as one of the dominant franchises in National Football League. And this is what we've reduced ourselves to be. Absolutely wild, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this, man. Thanks for watching, man. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.